What if everything you thought helped you sleep was actually keeping you awake? Falling asleep, for so many of us, feels like wrestling with a ghost. You lie there, brain buzzing, clock ticking, wishing for that sweet, sweet unconsciousness. In this never-ending quest for a good night's rest, we often turn to comforting sips before bed. Two popular contenders often step into the ring: a serene cup of green tea or a classic mug of warm milk. Both boast about their calming powers, but when the Sandman calls, which one truly delivers? Today, we're diving deep into the science and soothing promises of these bedtime beverages to uncover which one is your real ally in the battle against sleepless nights. Get ready to finally understand what's really happening in your mug before you drift off. For generations, the idea of a simple drink ushering you into dreamland has been a comforting thought. Whether it's passed down from grandma or spotted in a health magazine, the belief that certain beverages can flick the switch from awake to asleep is deeply ingrained. We're not just talking about any drinks, we're focusing on two specific titans in the wellness world. On one side, we have green tea, lauded for its seemingly endless health benefits, often painted as the epitome of calm and focus. On the other, the timeless, almost nostalgic warm milk, a remedy as old as time itself, synonymous with comfort and bedtime stories. But beyond the cozy feeling, what's actually happening at a molecular level when you drink these? Which one is truly a science-backed sleep aid, and which one might just be pulling the wool over your tired eyes? Let's peel back the layers and discover the real story. Green tea, with its vibrant color and earthy aroma, often conjures images of ancient rituals and modern health gurus. It's a powerhouse of antioxidants and has been celebrated for everything from boosting metabolism to improving brain function. So it feels natural to assume it would be a perfect companion for unwinding, and in some ways it is. The star player here is an amino acid called L-theanine. Think of L-theanine as a gentle conductor in the orchestra of your brain. Instead of directly knocking you out, it subtly works behind the scenes, promoting a sense of calm. Studies have shown that L-theanine can actually increase alpha brain waves, which are associated with a relaxed, alert state, much like what you experience during meditation. It's like it tells your overactive brain, hey, it's okay, just chill out for a bit. This amino acid is also known for its ability to reduce feelings of anxiety and improve the quality of sleep, not necessarily by making you fall asleep faster, but by making your sleep feel more restorative. So, purely based on L-theanine, green tea sounds like a dream come true for bedtime. But here's where the plot thickens, and green tea reveals its secret identity as a double agent. While L-theanine is busy trying to soothe your mind, there's another, more assertive chemical present in green tea that loves to do the exact opposite: caffeine. Yes, the very same stimulant you might reach for to kickstart your morning is also lurking in your evening green tea. Caffeine is a notorious party pooper for sleep. It works by blocking adenosine, a chemical in your brain that naturally builds up throughout the day, signaling to your body that it's time to get tired. When caffeine blocks adenosine, it's like putting a do not disturb sign on your brain's natural sleep signals. This interference isn't just about how quickly you fall asleep, it also messes with the quality and duration of your sleep. You might feel like you're sleeping, but caffeine can reduce the amount of deep, restorative sleep you get, leaving you feeling groggy the next day. Now, you might be thinking, but green tea has less caffeine than coffee, right? And you'd be correct. However, the amount of caffeine can vary quite a bit depending on the type of green tea and how long you brew it. A cup of matcha, for instance, can pack a serious caffeine punch, sometimes even more than a cup of regular coffee. Even sencha or gyokuro, popular green tea varieties, contain significant amounts. Even if the caffeine content is lower, it doesn't mean it's negligible, especially if you're someone who is sensitive to stimulants. For these individuals, even a small amount of caffeine in the evening can be enough to push their nervous system into awake mode, overriding L-theanine's calming whispers. So, in many cases, green tea's caffeine often ends up canceling out or even overpowering the very benefits that L-theanine tries to bring to the table for sleep. It's a bit like trying to drive with one foot on the gas and one on the brake. You're not really going anywhere fast, especially not to sleep. Now, let's turn our attention to warm milk, a bedtime ritual that feels almost universally understood. Its connection to sleep is far more straightforward, lacking the internal conflict we find in green tea. The magic in warm milk largely comes down to a few key components working in harmony. First up is tryptophan. Tryptophan is an essential amino acid, which means our bodies can't make it, so we have to get it from our diet, and milk is a good source. Once ingested, your body is incredibly clever with tryptophan. It uses it as a building block to create two very important substances for sleep, serotonin and melatonin. Serotonin is often called the feel-good neurotransmitter because it plays a huge role in regulating mood and promoting a general sense of relaxation and well-being. Think of it as a natural mood stabilizer that helps quiet the day's worries. Then, with serotonin established, your body can convert it into melatonin, which is famously known as the sleep hormone. Melatonin is essentially your body's internal clock regulator. It tells your brain when it's time to wind down and prepares your body for sleep. So, by providing the raw materials for both relaxation and sleep signaling, milk offers a rather direct pathway to snoozeville. But it's not just the chemicals at play here. The warm in warm milk is not just for show. The temperature itself plays a crucial, though often underestimated, role in sleep promotion. There's a psychological comfort that comes with sipping a warm beverage. It's a signal to your brain that it's time to unwind, to slow down, and to prepare for rest. This comforting sensation acts like a soothing balm, melting away the day's tension. It prepares your body for sleep, not just by making you feel cozy, but by slightly increasing your body temperature, which then naturally dips as you get closer to sleep. This slight drop in core body temperature is a natural signal for your body that it's time for bed. It's a gentle, almost ritualistic way of telling your entire system to calm down. And let's not forget about calcium. Milk is, of course, packed with it. While often associated with strong bones, calcium also plays a supporting role in the brain's use of tryptophan to produce those sleep-inducing compounds. It acts as a facilitator, helping the biochemical processes related to sleep proceed more smoothly. So, when you combine the tryptophan for serotonin and melatonin, the comforting warmth that signals relaxation, and the calcium that assists in the whole process, warm milk presents a much more robust and reliable natural pathway to preparing your body for a good night's rest. It's not just an old wives' tale, it's a perfectly orchestrated symphony of body and mind, signaling it's time to switch off. So, where does that leave us in our quest for faster sleep? Let's lay out the verdict clearly. Green tea certainly has its merits, primarily through the presence of L-theanine, which can promote a sense of calm and reduce anxiety. That's a good thing, no doubt. However, its major Achilles heel, especially when it comes to sleep, is its caffeine content. No matter how much L-theanine tries to coax your brain into relaxation, caffeine is essentially hitting the alert button. It's a stimulant designed to keep you awake and focused, which is precisely the opposite of what you want when you're trying to fall asleep. The stimulating properties of caffeine are fundamentally at odds with achieving quick sleep onset. For many, even a small amount can significantly delay sleep or disrupt its quality. Imagine trying to lull a baby to sleep while a rock band practices next door. That's caffeine's effect on your sleep signals. Warm milk, on the other hand, provides a more reliable and direct pathway to sleep. It doesn't have that internal conflict. It's a dedicated sleep aid. The synergistic effect of its components, tryptophan, which converts into the calming neurotransmitter serotonin and then into the sleep hormone melatonin, along with the facilitating presence of calcium and the profound psychological and physiological comfort of warmth, all work together beautifully. This combination promotes a state of genuine relaxation and actively prepares your body for a restful night. It's like a lullaby for your entire system, gently guiding it towards slumber. While green tea offers a complex package of benefits, the primary goal of falling asleep faster is often undermined by its inherent stimulating qualities. Warm milk, conversely, delivers a cohesive, natural, and potent blend of sleep-promoting ingredients and sensations. In the showdown between green tea and warm milk for helping you sleep faster, warm milk emerges as the clear winner. The scientific and even anecdotal evidence overwhelmingly supports warm milk's efficacy as a pre-sleep beverage. While green tea is a fantastic drink for overall health and may offer some relaxation during the day, its caffeine content makes it a less than ideal choice for those moments when you're truly seeking to drift off. So, if your goal is to fall asleep faster and achieve a more peaceful night, reach for that comforting mug of warm milk. If you're still struggling to catch those Z's, check out our next video on surprising foods that can either help or hurt your sleep.